Hello, folks, and welcome back to Parkitect. We are here in Mystic Oasis. A rich Arabian landowner wants to turn his fertile desert oasis into a blooming theme park, or blossoming theme park, excuse me. So we're going to see if we can do this. We have 400 guests in the park, have a happiness rating of 75%. All of our optional ones are pretty approachable because you have to do that to get to the 400 and then get it by year 2. And this is to keep guests in the park. So it's not just to sell tickets. It's to get people in the park. We have an opening price of $1 here. If we take a look, we have no parks and guests. Our optional ones, we get a jumper from that. And then we unlock balloons. Exciting. Let's go ahead and close that out and zoom out here and see what we have. So we have this cool little building structure here as our entryway. Look at the shading on that. That looks pretty neat. Okay, so we have that. If we zoom back around here, we have our kind of delivery area. So we're probably going to make a food court or something in this area just to kind of clean that up a little bit. And then going out, we have a small pond here, followed by a slightly larger one, and room for days for the most part to work with. And looks like we have some areas that we can buy onto here. So lots of cool stuff here that we have options of doing. And what's kind of interesting about this one is because it's a desert kind of setup, your theming in like I could plop down a big tree and it would work, but to keep with the theming, it's going to be a little bit different. So let's just jump in here real fast, take a look at what type of rides we have. Ooh, we have a magic carpet, a spiral slide, and some teacups. My favorite, the swinging ship, not at all. Wipeout, which is fun, but again, we have no high intensity rides there. Do we have some good coasters? Oh, we at least have a vertical drop coaster. So we have something that we can get high intensity, no transport rides, and we have a couple of water rides, mainly bumper boats, which we're probably just going to dump in here and hope for the best. So let's go in and take a look at our shops and such. We don't have a lot in the way of those. We have an info kiosk, toilets, soft drinks, and burgers. So let's just go in and start off with the basic beginning parts here. We'll get the toilets, we'll get the info kiosk, we'll get burgers, and we will get our drinks as well. On top of that, because we don't really need to have this walkway go too far, we're going to dump our staff quarters in there as well. When I hit the right button, we'll dump our staff quarters back this way, and then we can kind of just enclose that whole area with what we have there. So we'll get that part set up. We have that. It doesn't really matter. That's a big mess of walkways because it's going just for our workers there. And then what we can do is go into our walls and see what we have available to us. And it looks like it's just our normal stock of stuff. So just taking a look at the theming here, we have these things, which I don't know. I'm assuming that's in decorations. Just trying to see if I can emulate these building styles at all. I don't think I'm going to be super successful with this. But let's see if we can make like a slightly lighter color setup for all of this. So I'm just going to outline all of those. Again, I'm not a big fan of how animated some of these things are, but don't really have an option. So we'll go in here and get these all set up like so, and I'll probably put another walkway back behind here, and to close in this building we're just going to do something like that. Alright, as far as roofs go, it looks like we have all flat roofs, so let's go up to our borders and add those on. Get the big chunky borders. We're going to get a nice light color here, so I don't know, let's go with this light brown kind of color. I think that'll work. And then we're gonna put the border going up top here. And just kind of outline the building. We'll do something like that. It looks like they have a bunch of different changes in heights here. I'm not gonna worry about that part in particular. I'm going to make a little tower like that though, because I think that will look neat, and also cover up the kind of the info sign there. So let's go back over to our walls. We'll we're in the kind of the lighter colored ones here. So I'll grab this guy and we'll put up 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to bring another one up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll put our border back on there. Let me just get rid of some of these other options. We don't need props, we don't need effects, and we don't need nature right now because we are in a desert and nature is not our friend currently. Again, I don't know why it changes color randomly for some of this stuff, but we're going to do that. We'll bring that all the way up. And then we're going to worry about roofs here. So roof-wise, it looks like we're pretty much just going to be flat roofs. And I'm going to choose the same color as what we have for our borders here. So we'll just kind of get those in place and bring these guys way down. Burger's going to stick up through the top. That's okay. We have that one. Again, nobody's really going to see that, so whatever. I'll go back and look at that at some point in the future. But for right now, I just want to get the initial parts set up. Do we have shapes? Shapes. There we go, shapes. I'm guessing this is made with shapes, so that's what we're going to try to emulate here. We'll leave it as that color. We're going to bring the size down a bit. Let's just leave it at 0.75. There we go, it's close enough. Bring that up top here. So we'll bring that up like so. See if we can lock that into a grid space. All right. And then, do we have a sphere or something? There we go. So we can bring that up. We're going to make that smaller as well. Can I just type in what I want? 0.74 is what I had for the other one, so we'll do that. We'll bring that up here. Like that. And then we'll find a pillar. And I think we're just going to go with this basic one right here that already has kind of some colors to it. Bring that up like that. And we'll lock that into place. There we go. Is it exact copy? Does it look fantastic like that? No. Is it passable? Maybe. We're going to go with that, though, and hope that we do what we need. And then our pavilions, I think that's how they did this shape here. So we're just going to find, I think we're going to go with like a deeper kind of blue kind of color. Maybe something like that to add on to our shops here. It's a little much, but I think it will work for what we want as our beginning setup here. Now, I'm actually going to get rid of these pathways because what I think I want... Oh, we already have an info kiosk there. Cool. We'll just leave our one that we already have there. But I think what I want is the walkways to really stand out in this park, to be able to be easily visible, that we can really quickly find what each item is and where it's going. I am going to cut off access here to a lot of these walkways and such because I don't know what I want to do with them quite yet. So I'm just going to get rid of a lot of it, and I can come back and re-add those in as we figure out what we're doing with those walkways and the rest of this park. But you can see that we kind of have this little area that's a little more set up. It looks a little more established. I'm happy with this kind of setup right now. Now we're going to focus on some rides. We spent $4,000 on our beginning stuff here. That's fine. I think this looks kind of color-wise. It matches everything, so I'm going to go with that. We'll start off our entryway like that. We'll have that in there. As far as the rides themselves go, we'll go with a nice lighter color because if you're standing in the sun, you don't want to be standing in all of that. So we have our spiral slide. We'll open that up. We're going to take care of some fences here as well, just to try to, again, because one of our goals here is to get up to 75%, which I think everything we've done so far in the series has been below that. So I just want to kind of give ourselves the best option and hide some of the parts of the park that take away from the park itself, which nobody really likes looking at chain link fences overall, so I get it. And then we're also going to just pretend these areas don't exist back here. And For some reason, you can build on either side of the chain link fence on some spots, but not everything. But that's fine. We have our initial setup here. I'm happy with that. I'm going to try to spread some things out this time, even though I really like just grouping all this stuff together. A pirate ship over here makes a lot of sense to me. So I'm going to build a wave, or wipeout, excuse me, over here. And I'm just going to make a stupidly long line for it. Not because it needs a stupidly long line, but because I think it's just going to work fine for what we need. It will cost us $3 to go on that ride. We'll open it up. And even though this is a desert, I think that's going to be an indoor ride. At least give us some sun protection. So we'll go into our walls. And we're going to go with this one. Even though... Oh, we do have... Okay, cool. I didn't think we had that set up where it's square. I don't think I want to deal with the round stuff on this one. I just want to go with all square kind of openings. So we're going to go in and just do something like this. And we're not going to do that one. This is where I want it to be. Okay. And then we'll go in and finish these off. We'll put in our roof. And I think this is going to be a glass roof. Even though that doesn't make a lot of sense. I want there to be some just visual separations from what we've done in the past. So we get something that looks like that. Cool. And then as far as roofing goes, we're just going to have this thing slope up. You know what we can do? Let's just go on with these guys. Do we have corner ones for that? Yeah, we do. We got corner half slopes. Cool. All right. This one's going to be more of, let's go with a lighter kind of red color. And then we'll go with our half slopes, like so. And we're just going to keep building that going up here, so... And it switched back color for me. I'm okay with that for right now. Not sure why that happens to me. I don't know if I'm hitting a button or whatever, but the colors seem to reset fairly often for me. So we're doing something like that. It looks a little circusy, that's fine. And then we're going to add a glass top on there, I think. And where's our glass? There it is. Do something like that. And if I wanted to, I could probably continue this. But these kind of bounce off each other pretty nicely, I think. And then I think our next goal is to put some type of coaster. Oh, we can even expand over here. Unnecessary. Oh, there's even more over there. Okay. We can really get big in this park. All right. So we have a couple of basic rides. Nothing super exciting or super interesting, quite honestly. But just basic rides that get people into the park and give us a little capacity to have more people. We're going to go in and start working on our drop coaster at this point. We'll have kind of a break area here. So I'm trying to decide if I want this to be up in the air or not. I think I do. So let's see here. We'll do that. 1, 2. All right, we'll do something like that. This will slope on down. And then we can bottom this bad boy out. And then we can go with our lift hill straight up. Now, I don't think this needs to be a particularly massive coaster, but I would like it to be a little interesting. So we'll do something like that. Flattens out nicely there. And then we can have it go immediately into a half loop. This thing is 14 tall, so Should be able to do that. And if we just bump this over to the left, nope, still doesn't work. So we'll do that. Then we'll bring this bad boy all the way around. Shorten that up. And we're going to go back up into another half loop. This one was 11.5, so this one's going to be slightly smaller. We'll pop it over. And then one of my favorite things, the corkscrews on here don't I don't like them that much. But if you make a turn and you make it a little larger, you can bring it all the way around so it twists itself out. Now that one doesn't make as much sense. There we go. That's what we need. Now I want to try to avoid marking this path up too much. So we're going to make sure we just keep this nice and straight. Or turn it out, but keep it at a height where the pathway can go underneath. And then we'll bring this bad boy into our first brake run, which we are going to trim the brakes no matter what. I like doing that just because it makes it a little bit more predictable as far as what we're doing with the coaster. And then we can start bringing this bad boy down. And we'll do some closer to the ground elements here. Something like that. We'll bring this. Well, we could actually leave that curved like that. Because I think a corkscrew, even though I said I don't like them coming out of the half loops, like I think that looks way smoother. But I think this will look nice for what we need to do here. I'm just going to build that just to see if it does in fact. See, it goes a little too slow over there. So we'll bring this back and scale a little bit. It will do its thing. Then we can have it pop up slowly. A little airtime hill there. I'm actually going to have that go down just a slight bit more. And then we can go into something like that. And maybe we'll have it curve out of there. Okay, that's not going to work there. That's fine because I wasn't super sold on that. Let's go back and put that there. We can go in here. And we might have built ourselves into a little bit of a box. I'm hoping that I can just go straight through here, turn, and come back into the station. That's the goal here that we're going to try to go forward with. But we may not have that option because we may run into this right here. Looks like we are. So what we're going to do instead is we'll have that come out into a slight turn. We'll go straight. We'll have it do this, but come out straight. And then we'll have it go like so. That should be fine for just a little bit here. Yep, little airtime hill there looks fine. Then I should be able to hopefully bring this up. Like so. Flatten it out. Maybe not. Maybe we'll have to bring it up just a little more. Flatten that out. And then have it do a little dipsy-do. There. Okay, we just need to bring it up just a slight bit more. So instead of that, we'll have it go up like that. Don't think we need to do anything special there. bring it into a block break. We'll trim the speed no matter what. We'll have it go into another block break here. Again, trim the speed no matter what. We'll flatten that out. Have it turn. That looks like it's lined up. And I'm going to get rid of that part there, because we should be able to get that into the station no matter what. And we can put another block break there if we even wanted to, just to have all the trains. Well, let's take a look. I should have looked at this earlier, but it looks like we're going to be okay with everything. As long as this all holds true, we should be all right. So our entryway is going to be all the way up here. Our exit will be over here, and we'll just come down and over. This one can go straight down, curve through, come underneath this whole area, and then come back through there. And just want to make sure this gets through everywhere. We have go through a block. It slows down. It's going with pretty fast speed there. So we don't need to slow it down quite as much as what we probably should have, or maybe put that up a little higher to have speed through the rest of the course, but I think it's fine for right now. Little dipsy-do, comes back up, almost doesn't make it. We have a block break, another block break. And what I should have done is put another block break right at so put the block break here, station, but that's fine. It will work for what we have here. So let's take a look here, see what we got. All right, we're happy with that. That's going to cost, let's go with 10. I don't know what pricing is, that's proper or not in this game, but I don't care. And then we can go in here and add on our pathways and all of that jazz. So we may have to go out the other side, like put it over here. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So the entryway we're going to put over here, or excuse me, put it right there. And then I should be able to do what I wanted to do here. All right, so you have that. Gonna do that, and then have it come down. And then we'll just kind of dipsy-do. Can't go that way? Okay. We'll just dipsy-do like I wanted to do here. This actually works out just fine. What I wanted to do was have it just kind of, this queue exists underneath most of this ride. And then we could have it come out. And if we take a look, it lines exactly up with what we already have, which is beautiful. All right, we'll have that. Be a little gentler of a come down. We have that there. We'll build a quick station on this, which I have no idea what I want this to look like. I haven't really thought that through too much. I think I'm just going to go with big old steel. 1, 2, and then we'll figure out where the coaster comes in itself at in just a little bit. So we got the basic parts of this set up, and then we'll go in here and figure out what else we're doing with this in just a second. So we're not going to do that. Let's see here. All right, we'll put on an angled kind of roof there to get that set up. I think we're going to do the same thing over here. So we have that, that, and that. That guy's going to go there. And I think we need to have one there as well. And that should hopefully take care of everything we need as far as what we're doing here, which I think will make sense in just a moment. So I have to build on those little extensions there. We have the extensions here, and I'm going to put one there, even though I don't think we need it. I want to have something there to make it make a little bit more sense. As far as roofing goes, I'm just going to use our basic kind of setup like so. That's fine. It's not going to matter for what we're doing there. And then we can put on... Nope, I forgot one of those spots there. That's fine. I'll get that fixed in just a moment. But let's get the rest of the roof set up. It's a fairly substantial queue. Hopefully this ride cycles pretty quickly, which I think it's going to. And then we have... Okay, that looks all mostly good. I just need to fix that spot right there. So we'll go back into our walls and get that set up. And then... Oh, not that. I need a half wall. That's right. Alright. So yeah. This looks like just a very typical coaster building. And that's fine. We're going to bring that back to, I think, 3 trains. We could probably go 4. So there'd be 1 on there through the first half. Which means there's 1 tuna station. That should work. Because by the time... We'll go with it. What are we going to call this? We're going to get really creative. We're going to call it Viper. And then we'll open that bad boy as well. Take a look here. We still have some trains available to move through, so I think that will be okay. And then let's go in and add on everybody's favorite thing, benches. I think we're just going to go with either this wood one or these concrete ones. I like the concrete ones here because the giant wooden logs don't make any sense. But the wood ones kind of, or these kind of make a little bit of sense, I guess. So we'll just kind of embrace what they are for now. And if we want to change them later, we always can. As far as the lights go, I'm going to go with these. Nothing... or no real rhyme or reason why. I just haven't used them a lot yet, and I want to see what they look like. So we'll do something like that. And then our trash bins. We can't do the black ones in Desert Sun. It's going to be too much. We'll go with these because I don't think I've used these either yet. I tend to just kind of get into a mode where I just want to use the ones that I like, and that's all I'm going to use. So I'm going to try to branch out just a little bit here. Nothing crazy, but just a little bit. So your zoning is that area, plus I guess I should have you cover all that. Alright, so Roger Blue, you are there. We're going to have our janitors, 1 and 2. We will have 1 maintenance person. Thank you, Brian Davis. And then we will have our 2 security guards on this very, very tiny little park here so far. So what I'm going to do, I think, is continue this down, and it's going to come and meet down here somewhere, and then this one's going to come over here and meet down here. So we'll have kind of a grander kind of entrance than just going straight to the water. You have to work for it a little bit. So this will eventually come all the way out here, and I'm purposely not connecting it right now just because I want to make sure that this kind of works out in a better master plan kind of sense. So we'll do that. We have that, and then this guy can go straight across and go up. And the same with this one. We'll go straight across and up. Alright, get rid of you and you. And let's see here. There we go. Okay. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, but it works for what we need to do. Do I want to put bumper boats here or in the larger area? I think I'm going to put them in a small one. I'm probably going to want to unpause this here real soon, but no, let's put them in the big one. It'll be more fun for everybody. So so you can't be right there, so we'll do that. And then you get dragged back. When I first got this game, this concept was the most confusing thing in the world to me. Of dragging the station. It just did not make sense at all to me. There's not enough space. The water moves from one end of the station to the other. Okay. So let's go and delete all of that and try it again. All right, so we'll go there. Like that. We can drag that down. 1 and 2. Will it open? Yeah, look at that. All right, so we got our basic setup there. That will go there. We'll go with a really basic line that looks like that. We'll probably dump in another bathroom somewhere back here. So we'll do that. Get the bathroom. We'll also add it. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll grab the information kiosk from up here. And I don't get any money for that? Okay, that was a waste. Oops, that's fine. We'll put an information kiosk there. We're going to theme this up. And really right now what I'm just trying to do is give people a reason to move around this park a little bit more than what we've had in the past. And by the past, I mean like the last like 5 minutes. So let's go in here. We can make these brown, lighter brown. Is there a sandy kind of color? Now we're getting yellow worlds. That one's okay. All right, so we're gonna pretend it's like kind of like a castle-y kind of look somewhere out in the desert. We have this castle-y looking thing. And then we'll add on our roof pieces, which we're gonna have match whatever color these are. So we'll click on that and go there. And then we can throw a roof on there. That's nice and sure. Reset to the original color. That's fine. Nobody will see any of that. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to connect this anyway. I'm good on the coaster front, I think, for right now. We could put another coaster somewhere over here, which we might do in a little while. But research-wise, I think thrill rides are where we need some help. Because we only have 2, correct? Oh, well, we could have the magic carpet as well, which I think I'm going to throw in here. And then we only have the pirate ship, which probably put like in this area here. I think that will look kind of nice. Makes sense for the ride and the area. So we'll do that. We can throw that, let's see. We can throw that all the way around there. Cool. And then we'll just wrap our line around the ride itself. All right, we got that. 250, cool. And then I suppose that we should add on something else, but I'm not going to worry about that currently. What the last little bits I'm going to do is just add on some of the benches. At least start out what we're doing there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip. 1, 2. So 1, 2. Nope, not that one. Again, this is just me being me. I apologize, but this is how I play this game. This is how I played Roller Coaster Tycoon as well. Just kind of got in a zone on these things and just went to town on them. At least it goes pretty quick. It's nothing too big a deal to do. And we have this little awkward area here where there's going to be extra seating, but that's fine because we also need to worry about the food area over there. So a little extra seating never hurt anybody. And while I'm doing this, I'm just going to play on our game so that we can actually make some progress towards accomplishing our goals here. All well and good. And now if we want to, we can dump in all of the things that make my brain happy. All the symmetry of it, it just fits with everything. Everything's going beautifully. Now we spent, I think we started with 25,000, so we spent most of our money so far already, and that's fine. We will make that back hopefully here very shortly. And then we went with these trash cans. I know that's not where that one goes. There should be a bench there, but we're just going to pretend it doesn't need to be there right now. Need to go back and fix that light. If I don't do it now, I will forget. So I'm going to do that. We have 0 guests currently. But we have people on the way. Oh boy, do we have people on the way. Beautiful. Okay. So we're getting prepared here for our round of people coming up. We're currently researching. We don't have a magic carpet yet. Might want to add that in here soon. And I'm a big fan of the Junior Coaster. It's a fun little ride. Oh gosh. Disaster. Okay, I'll fix that later. Maybe. I might add a station somewhere over here and just have that kind of dipsy-do through there and be that. So we'll go in and we're going to add a really basic, nothing special station. Let's see how long. Yeah, we can get up to 10. Awesome. And we'll get our lift hill going here. All right. And we're just going to make a really simple little family style coaster here. Nothing big deal. We're going to actually make just a nice little ride for everybody to enjoy. Maybe we'll have it bump up here just a little. Can I get that to be larger? There's no world in which I can get that to be in there. Okay, no problem. We'll bring that out straight. We'll make it obviously a whole lot smaller. Do that. Bring it in like so. Oh, come on. Let me just build that. Come on, pirate ship. Nobody likes you. Alright, we'll do something like this. Bring it out there. No, we won't. We'll do that. That's fine. So going down works, but if I bring it out straight, it doesn't. Okay. Just gonna do something like that. Hey, we got 100 guests. We have a jumper, which is a ride I really like. I've never personally been on one, but I just like the look of it in this game. I think it looks pretty neat. Looks like it'd be a fun overall ride to go on. If I were a kid or something like that, I think I'd really like it. So, let's see here. Just gonna flatten that out. Okay, we just need to have that come up just a touch more. And then we will have that turn in there, like so. Kind of ensuring or making, we're kind of writing where this station needs to exist here, but that's fine. Then we're just gonna bring this bad boy in for its end of ride. So we're gonna go into brakes. We'll do that. Have a turn here. Block brakes. I guess we'll just have actually no brakes there. Have it just go the one spot it needs to go. Turn, and then block brakes. Oh, of course, it was too easy to do that. So if I bring that down, nope. So let's see if we can do something stupid here. We'll have it go down. Oh my gosh, I hate everything right now. Okay, so that's not going to happen. That's terrible. Oh my gosh, I hate that so much. Alright, so let's back this up. We're just going to keep that like so. We're going to make this come over there. Maybe we'll make it a little less turny. Then we can have this thing come down. Straighten it out. We're not going to do that. We'll make it do that. We'll flatten this out like so. Have it turn. Go into a very basic brake run here once we straighten it out. Oh my gosh, stop asking me where I want that. I don't want it there. So that should line up there. Cool. Let's undo that. Just make that one more big. Nope. Bring that back down in size. Turn that. Just have it pop down. Three and a half now. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that flat, put in our brake run, and have that, or our block brake, excuse me, have that turn into there like so. All right. Woo! I didn't think we would get there actually, but we did. Okay. So what does our ride look like? It's medium fun, but we're waiting for updates here. We're also going to increase that chain lift speed quite a bit. It's not intense like our last episode where we had significantly more stuff going on here. That's fine. Comes in the brake run. Block brakes. And then into the station. Alright, let's take a look here. We are getting people to ride all of our stuff here. I just want to double check to make sure that this guy's not getting held up. Nope, it won't get held up because that one's already clear. That's there. Comes through and slows it down. And then we go into the next one. Cool. Alright, that ride is... it's fine for a family starter kind of coaster. I'm not going to go crazy with it. We're just going to call it Sandstorm. Again, I'm creative. And I just need to build my queue, which is not going to be a crazy intense one because it's not a crazy intense kind of ride. Alright, and jump underground. And we're going to open that up. As far as the tracks go, supports, we're going to have them be white. All those pink areas are going to be more sandy kind of colored. And for the cars themselves, let's see here. This is going to be red. The blue areas is going to be red as well. Then we'll add our pops of color with that. And there we go. Look at that. We have people going on there. That's fine. Let's take a look and see what our thoughts are. Our happiness right now still needs some work. People do want to go on Viper, which is great. People think it's awesome. And most of our guests are just walking around, which is totally fine. So what are our goals here again? We need to get 400 people in the park, so we're a quarter of the way, a little over the quarter of the way through, almost a third of the way through that. Our happiness rating is at 62, and we should be well on our way to going there real soon here. We probably should add on some type of wall station kind of thing here. I think I'm just going to go with this basic one that we see here. And then we can just kind of box these in as they show up. Oh, great. We got a twister. Awesome. Love when we get rides that I don't care about at all in here. Alright, so this area here is going to be kind of this curved spot here. Back over to roofs, we'll find our curvy curves. These guys. Add those like so. And then this whole area there is going to be flat roofing. There we go. It almost looks like we knew what we were doing. We definitely did not. How long is this ride? It's 51 seconds, so it should stay for at least 25. And then that'll give us a chance to clear those things out. That's surprisingly a long ride here that we have. We're still drawing more guests in, which is great. And we are quickly running out of money, so we're going to need to hopefully cut back on some of our spending here. This roller coaster was most likely not a good investment. If we take a look at max revenue a month, we did that, and it cost $3,600 to build while only providing a little bit back. So this one was $7,700, but we make that back in 7 months. This one's going to take us, actually, it's not going to be too bad if we max out our revenue. Oh, we have 200 guests in our park, so we got balloons now. Yay us. Do balloons require... I don't know if balloons require... Let me just pause this real fast. Yeah, they do. Okay. I wasn't sure if they required to have a somebody walk stuff to them. Because they do. Presents a little bit more of a challenge to us. I do want to put in another kiosk or food area somewhere around, but I'm not sure where I want that to be quite yet. Nice thing is with this guy, if we wanted to, we could replace that with a twist and then throw that somewhere else because they have the exact same footprint. If we take a look here, our wipeout is 4x4, so is our twister. So we could pretty easily jump that through. The jumper looks like it's going to be fun as well. So maybe we'll back off the thrill rides, maybe we'll go on with coasters. And we're going to see an increase in visitors, which is exactly what we want. So we're almost We need to get 400 guests in our park at any one time. Let's see finance-wise how we doing. Okay, we can afford stuff, which is nice. And what's our average line for this one? We go into stats and take a look here. They're only waiting for 5 minutes. That's great. Nothing too big a deal. Could build another coaster or something out here. We have room for another ride over here. I think a magic carpet in that area would look really nice. Even though it's considered a low excitement ride. 24, 24, 16, 20. So teacups are actually more fun. But if we take a look here, like excitement rating on the Twister is not really much higher. It's just the intensity of it is what knocks it up into the medium range. But I really like these, so I think we're gonna slow some things down here. We are making money now, which is nice. We're gonna take out just a little loan, the littlest loan we can, and we're gonna add on some of these rides that we've been missing. So slow down the game to its normal speed. Oh, that's why. Look how little it is. It's like a baby ride. That's gonna definitely just live back there for right now, and we'll build all of that. When I was thinking of the magic carpet, I was thinking it's going to be much bigger, but it is not much bigger. It's a fairly tiny little ride there, so it's going to get shoehorned in this back corner, and it's not going to look very special at all. I apologize, but that's what we have. As far as nature goes, we do have plants. Like, you do see shrubs and stuff in the or in the desert. Like, they're not going to be giant ones like this, but if we did something like this one here, and just put some of those around, I think that would be okay. Especially because we're near an oasis, so water would have some of these available to them. So we'll go in and just add little plops of stuff. Nothing amazing, but just a few little pops of color here to break up this very, very brown and tan kind of overtones with everything. And these guys are in shade, so we probably get a little bit more in that area since they'd hold on to their water throughout the day. You can see we can kind of fall in with some of the other kind of plant life that we have here as well, just kind of following along with those. So if we take a look, we have a lot of these kind of shrubs, so we'll pop those around as well, and we'll probably also try to add some fencing here just to add a little bit more style to what we have in the park here. But again, I'm not going crazy with any of this. There's no real rhyme or reason why it's there. It just makes it, if we zoom out, this looks visually more interesting with just a few little random pops of color than what it does without them. So I just want to make sure we get a few little things in there that may help us with our rides and getting those pieces just put in there. And I'm not going to worry about the square ones. None of these other ones really make sense for what we want. If we go into rocks, topiary, throw some rocks in there. Sure, why not? And what's cool about the rocks is you can kind of like, so we have that one. If we just want to kind of stack them together, we can get larger formations, especially when you spin them around. You can make them look kind of unique and different, and you have some size options on there as well. Alright, when we go over here and take a look at our decoration. See, they're liking that. What do we hate about the decoration over here? What is our problem over here? Why do we hate it so much? Is it just because there's not anything? Could be. We're going to go in and add some fencing. We'll go with our big fence here across that area because we don't want our guests being able to access where there's an active roller coaster. And we're going to do the same thing through here. We'll go back with some smaller fencing through these areas. Yeah, we're not trying to make this look amazing. We're just trying to add a little bit of flavor to the designs here, just to make it look a little nicer than what it otherwise would. We do need to have our fencing over here, because that's an active roller coaster. And I can do something like that. Still need to fix that. But I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. We are getting a lot of people on that, so that is filling up those rides there. We are increasing our people quickly. We just need to get to 400. Is that what we need? Our goal? Yeah, 400. And we still need to get our park happiness up. So we're going to have to spend some money getting some of these rides retrofitted or set up for guest enjoyment. So over here, we're going to pop in this one. And I think the next thing we're going to do is take a look at our guest satisfaction and just make sure that we are actually meeting what they want. And then for this little guy here, this tool would have saved me so much time in Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you can just pick what you want and hit the flat side and it will do what you want there. So we have that. We'll open that up. And let's go through and take a look at our satisfaction rating. So if we take a look at this one, our satisfaction is 84. Perfect. 61. Alright, so we're going to drop the price of that to 50 cents. That will hopefully help out with the satisfaction. Not you. Satisfaction there is 76. Cool. 77. Great. 61. Okay, so we're going to bring down the price of our bumper boats to $1. Basically, my option now is just to cut the price in half. If they're not satisfied, we'll just dump down the price, and that should work and solve everything. So this one we're gonna make $1, and this one here is at $3 at 83%. Cool, that's great. We have that. We need some more higher intensity rides, I believe. Let's take a look and see what our folks are saying. Vibro's awesome. Sandstorm's a really good deal. Park entry fee's a good deal. Alright. So right now we're pretty happy. Spiral Slide has a significant queue apparently. Let's take a look here real fast. Average queue time 11 minutes. Yeah, that's a large queue. Let's add some more visual stuff as far as what are you guys doing? Bump somewhere else. Go get in line. Oh my. Alright, so we have more thrill rides we can add in here. One that actually has some actual real thrill qualities to it. So we'll do that. We'll put it over the water as well, or right next to the water. Mainly so we can... There we go. So that's going to be way up there compared to all of our other stuff in the park. We'll build that. We'll test that and get our results. Oh yeah, look at that. Nope. And then we'll go in and add on our line. Perfect. And according to our results here, it's going to be high, high, and low, which is exactly what we want for this. Oh, we have a group of vandals. Okay, so we're going to pause that. We'll open you up, leave you at $4, because that's fine. And let's go take a look here and see where our vandals are. I still love that they randomly sit and move. There's one. Alright, so you are out of here. So we got one. How many do we have? 10. Yikes. Thought that was one there, but it's just the collar of a shirt. Alright. There's a group of vandals, but there's not really any vandalism going on right now. So let's go in, add on some more security guards. Spend that money. And hope that we can cure that problem really quickly here. Alright, we have that. We have our rides going through. We are still drawing people, but we are starting to lose some. So what's your problem? You spent 24 minutes in the park. Yeah, spiral slide. Okay, so you really like they seem to like the gentler rides for the most part. This is a problem though, so we're gonna have to rethink this particular line. I'm just gonna shorten it up just a tad and hope that we can get some more people going through there and doing their thing. Still looking for vandals. Like we have this guy over here that got knocked over, so we're just gonna hire you. You can fix it instead of, you know, just picking it up and that be it. We have to have somebody fix it. But I'm really not seeing a lot in the way of vandalisms. Okay, we've completed that goal of getting our rating up to 75. There you are. I see you. Goodbye. You just walked past security. They don't understand. I like that they just leave though. You can say banned and they just walk out. They don't actually, like, nobody would know if they walked out or not. Nobody's watching. So they just went actively right past the security guard and it wasn't a big deal at all for them. So we just need to get up to our 400 here. And I think that's all we have to worry about. Yeah. And then after that we are in good shape. So we could focus our money on advertising, but I think I'm just gonna, well, we actually have most of our rides currently built. Splash boats. This is one that I haven't really played with. Let's go explore it. We'll maybe build it. We have so much space. Maybe we'll build it in this area back here, and maybe it'll make sense. Okay, so they take up a big station. How about turns? How big are the turns? Oh, okay. Nothing too big a deal. So that looks good. What are these things here? Unlock and relocating. Okay, so we can go through. Okay, we have no ability to change the height of the ride. That's important to know. Alright, so we're going to... Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. See, we can set up targets here. So we're just going to have this kind of dipsy-do all the way through all this stuff. You can come back and take a look at the coaster. We'll do that. Alright, we'll do that and then just turn. Nope, we need to go straight one more. Alright, so we have our firing spot and no firing spot. And then we need to set up our entry and exit. And still need to add a whole bunch of targets on here. What are we going to put these on? Oh, let's put them on the roller coaster. Yeah, why not? I haven't built one of these before, so I don't know if having them close or far back is better or worse. Doesn't seem like it really matters all that much. Alright, we have those all there. So we'll do that. Let's go in and look at our props. So we can attach these to barrels. What else can we attach those to? airplane? Sure, why not? How about some vases? Or a vase? Yeah, there we go. Does this make any sense whatsoever? No. Do I care? Also no. So are they not allowed to fire at all during this, or? Did I mess up my toggles? Because it's not super obvious what the toggles are for this ride, so let's see what we got here. Speed up the game a little bit. Again, I don't know if these things are supposed to be firing or not right now. But we should find out soon enough, I guess. How many vandals do we still have? We still have 6 of them running in the park. Okay. Oh, there. See? It's very exciting. So open that up. The entire ride takes 226. Oh, I guess I should probably build, you know, the line. So 226 is 146 seconds, so we'll round up to 150. Divided by 3 means that we need to wait 50 seconds. With the minimum wait time of 45, we'll wait for a full load. And we'll see what happens with that. Let's go back in here. For decorations. Oh, we have a broken bench right there. So we will fix that. Now let's take a look at vandalism. Does not appear to be a lot going on in this park with vandalism, but we still have many vandals, which probably means they're on rides, which is okay with me because that means they're also spending money. I also get confused by a guest in glasses. They have their kind of looks very similar to the kind of ear things that go up to the mask. That you need to go away. Goodbye. And a lot of my guests seem to be heading for food, so I think we're going to put in another food stand out here. I don't have a ton of money right now, but I should have enough to do some of that stuff, especially as we just need to get it through what year? March of year 2. Okay, so it's a little bit of a little bit more than just the regular March of whatever. Oh, ow. Okay, we have to hold that completion for a period of time, which they did not let us know about. That's okay. We'll go through. Hopefully, all of our guests don't leave because of the rain. We're going to take out a second loan here. And the only reason I'm taking that loan out is to build, let me pause this so it doesn't crash our park rating. But I want to build on a secondary food spot for our guest. Excuse me. All right. Nope. What level is that at? All right, so those are all connected, I think. Needs a walkway, which is not a big deal. We're going to add in some of our stuff that we have here. So we have burgers. We have soft drinks. And then we also have a new addition to our thing here of balloons. We'll add all 3 to that. We will hire a brand new hauler. And your job, Mr. Hauler, or Miss Hauler, I'm not sure which your name is to work in Zone 2. And very quickly, we're just going to add on some walls and such to just make sure this food area is fully and totally completed the way it's supposed to be. Alright, I need to get rid of that tree. And then as far as roofs go, we hopefully are just about ready to win, so I'm not going to go crazy. We're just going to cheap out and go with these roofs. And yeah, we're just going to add 2 points on there. Cool. And then we're going to go to unnecessary details, or maybe we'll go to the pavilions here and we'll just add on some more unnecessary things. As you can see, we only have really 2 indoor rides. Everything else is really closed. Okay, we're back open. We're doing fine with as far as people coming into the park. We are down to 4 vandals. I really would like to find the last of those vandals, but who knows if I'm going to. Our balloons are there and able to penetrate a roof's building, or the building's roof, which is fine. Again, I really haven't seen many vandals in this park, but we know they exist. We know there's 4 more of them. I just don't know where they're at. But if we go back over here and take a look. Oh, there. Cool. We have more people getting drawn to our park because our numbers are going down. We need to do this for 2 more weeks. Oh, no. Our happiness rating went down. Okay, so... Oh, goodness gracious. Look at this mess over here. This is where a lot of people are at. We need to take care of that. This is unacceptable. This would never happen at a Disney park. Where are you Where are you going? How's our new water ride doing here? Yeah, look at that. Nice line. They're not shooting anything at that. I think I turned it off. So I need to go back here. I know, I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, so do that and that. I'll open back up. And hopefully, maybe, we'll be okay here. But I'm more concerned about our rating slipping. Why are we slipping so badly? Guess, what are you thinking? What's your problems? Toilet's disgusting. Okay, we can fix that. Just hire another janitor to go in there. No, go clean it. Okay. So hopefully that'll fix some things. We have a hydraulically launched coaster coming up, which is great. But we need to make some money here. So we're in September of year 1. We do have a few months left to make some cash and to bring everything home here. But once we have that coaster we're going to drop this funding down for this area here by quite a bit. All the vandals have left the park, which is excellent. Financially, we're looking much better than what we were just a little bit ago. We'll repay that to $5,000, which will bring down our total debt. I know we're there, but we're bringing up our goals there. Which that bathroom, I think, was part of the problem. Which means we probably need to have some more bathrooms put throughout the park. Probably should have put one somewhere over here, maybe. So do they shoot at the targets now? There we go. Look, they're shooting at the targets. Yeah, there we go. You guys are having no fun. But at least my other park guests are enjoying this. Doesn't seem to matter. You just shoot the guest right away. That's amazing. I love it. What are the thoughts on this? Splash battle? Something more intense? And a good deal. Awesome. So it looks like they're having fun there. We have our basic setups here. I would love to build like a accelerator style coaster or some type of hydraulic launch coaster. Just shoots off, comes back, and that's it. No special stuff going on. But I need to pay back this other loan before that happens. So we need to make about $2,000. Then I can put that in there. And this cracks me up. But we should be wrapping this up here really soon, hopefully. We're holding on. We're almost to 500 guests, and what's our happiness rating right now? Doesn't tell us, but we're over 75%, so that's good. I hover there. Yeah, it doesn't give me the percentage, which is disappointing. Need one more week to win this, and then we should be good to go. I'm just going to keep slowly paying back parts of this, just to bring down that payment. We are bringing in money each week. Take a look. There we go. We've won. Congratulations to us. We have officially beat this scenario, and we've done it with some time to spare. So we got our gold star. Everything's in there. We are good to go. And that's all she wrote. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in our next video.